Hi guys, welcome to Unclear podcast. I'm Naveen.
Hi, this is Lokesh.
And Sandeep.
Yes, so this is experiment from us actually. After seeing a few podcasts, we got some motivation to why not try our own podcast. So this is just like an introduction session where we will talk something random. I think maybe introduce ourselves a little bit. We are all in Hyderabad. We are former colleagues in a company. Now I have shifted to another company, but Lokesh and Sandeep are in the same company now. Uh, so yeah, Lokesh, you are our content. Please proceed with something.
Yes, thanks to you guys. For joining me in this. Being part of it is something which I'm really interested to. We'll dive into something which is interesting these days, like uh,
General topics like that.
yes,
First of all, we are in Hyderabad. We are in Botanical Garden. It's a very beautiful place.
yes,
Full of greenery, as you can see, hopefully.
yes.
So yeah, I think this is a must visit place for some peaceful times. Maybe you are able to hear the birds chirping and all.
Yeah.
I don't decide the topic.
There's no specific topic. I think this is just an experiment.
We just starting it. So yes. General topics in terms of
No, this is just an experiment, right? So we don't know how.
okay.
We see, first of all,
Mm-hmm.
we don't have any camera. We don't have any mic setup or anything.
Yes.
So we are recording in iPad,
Mm-hmm.
and we are recording in another iPad and in one of our phones.
Mm-hmm.
So first of all, this has to be recorded. We hope it is.
I think it's getting recorded.
Yeah. So
We are going somewhere else. We're not in the topic.
there is no topic for us, right? So Sandeep will be our editor. He started a YouTube channel few years back with no content in it. So that is also one of our motivation to provide content for.
What is your opinion on recent Mission Impossible series like the Dead Reckoning Part 2? So,
I think it will be spoilers if we talk about it. But talking about Mission Impossible, me and Lokesh went for Mission Impossible movie,
yes.
and randomly speaking random topics,
Mm-hmm.
we decided why not we start a podcast.
On
If
that,
if some people need to simply have some time pass, they can also listen to this. And
So, while watching
Sandeep has not watched Mission Impossible, so we should not give spoilers. No spoilers.
So, what I have observed in this Mission Impossible series is that the first part and the second part are really, like the first part when we consider is really interesting, and also edge of the seat moments there are in the
Only in 1 and 2.
Yes, like even in the Ghost Protocol, one of the best things that I actually love is the Ghost Protocol,
Yeah.
in which when we watch the protagonist while he'll be chasing behind the enemies, and especially the when he'll be climbing what do we call that?
The building.
Yes, the
Burj Khalifa,
whatever it is. So
we haven't been there. So it's fine.
so that's one of the wonderful scenes that I have seen in my lifetime. That heroic character doing such a wonderful stunt. It was like such a wonderful treat to my eyes when I was sitting in the theater and watching that.
I think I didn't see that in theater. Oh, is it? Okay. Then I think we can have spoilers. But in that scene, there was some comedy before that. The other character is there, right? The IT guy. Benji.
Yes.
He will simply like, hey, this is nothing. You just jump, go
Yes.
here. So that increases the.
Enthusiasm. So that's one of the best things. I agree with that actually.
Basically, as we are from the technical background as well as we are movie lovers, maybe the upcoming sessions, maybe we can focus on.
We can plan some
Talking
topic. And
about that part, yes, talking about that part, I'm really interested to know the fitness levels of the actors that they present in the present generation, like whomsoever in the movie field right now, whether it might be in the Hollywood level or whether it might be in the like Tollywood or Bollywood or Mollywood or these particular people who are actually maintaining a physique first generations. Recently, I've seen a movie which is a Malayalam movie, Tudarum. That's another beautiful one that where Mohanlal has performed uh, to an extent where he was doing all the physical stunts, not just I don't want to say the stunts because it's much more big word. He is able to perform the fight sequences, and he did his one famous jump from a wall that's very famous in his old movie. I'm not sure which movie it is, but yes. So that is really amazing. I mean, at that age, doing that those kind of jumps is something very strong about his fitness levels.
Malayalam is one of the crowd following Malayalam movie. So if you give one any average for that movie, it will be a huge blockbuster in Kerala. See that is
In the same case, I mean, there's no matching with our whatever we're discussing right now. Uh, Fitness levels of when we compare to ourselves, it will be little weird, but yes. So that is one thing.
Fitness, actually, we have to do some kind of fitness activities, especially as IT professionals. But yeah, yesterday we went for badminton. At least that's like achievement for us. But yeah, we should do it consistently. We have a lot of avenues to do it at home itself. At least. Yeah, it's something that we have to take time and do for our own health. That is important.
That is very much important. So if you can see, the peacocks are actually sitting here, like in the botanical garden. It's so refreshing actually. Peacocks.
I thought peacocks are nice.
They are multiple. Yes.
that's there in
Maybe somewhere. Everything is there actually. There are animals also. There's some safari, something they started. I don't think there's actual animals there. There are some statues of animals, I think. But that was also very big to see.
I feel that currently the people population is increasing and which is not good for environment.
Is it so? Why?
Because it will lead that plantation and everything, agriculture. So it's not recommended to. I mean, it's not
Good to have too much.
environment.
I'm checking once in a while if it is getting recorded.
Meanwhile, if you, as you continue this, it is not. Who is the actor? I forgot the name of his name was good actor.
Tom Cruise. That's why you told protagonist the big
What should I say? I forgot.
Yeah, we might
I'm
sound
getting
like
Jason Statham. Jason Statham. I don't know why I'm getting that. Okay.
Jason Statham. I didn't see any movie of him recently.
He's like busy with
Personal.
Yeah.
We don't know yet. That's the truth. I think these empty spaces will be edited by Sandeep.
Hopefully, my concern is that it will give some work to Sandeep. It will be like same like the channel, your channel.
No, if you cut it.
After that, was easy to work and all.
What is your channel name? Okay, what was your idea? What
Just
one? What you want?
technical channel mainly because I have hearing issues. So I have found some of the technology to for the betterment of people. Like say, for example, I have hearing issues, so I'm not able to hear the calls properly. So I use that structures. But most of the people don't know about that. But, so similarly, there's some other features like we can use the technology to betterment of people with the physical disability. So I thought to start a channel which will share the details of such technologies.
And then
I thought to use that. I thought to use a channel to share such knowledge with other people so that they can also start using. Most of the phone come with the caption options. Like similarly, there's some technologies which can be translate captions. I mean, generate captions from voice messages. So most for
like in
me,
WhatsApp and
yeah, for me, it was difficult to if someone sent one voice note in WhatsApp. It is difficult for me to or read properly. So nowadays we have some technology that we can use to translate that voice to text. All the such things we can.
maybe we can have an episode for this if this is a success.
That's the that was the initial thought. But I was busy and
Lazy, that is the correct word.
busy. Okay, that's fine. And obviously postponed.
So me and Sandeep are from Kerala, and Lokesh is from
Visakhapatnam, Andhra.
Visakhapatnam, Andhra Pradesh. We all three are from India. So our common language is English for now. That's why we started a podcast in English.
Yes.
Yeah.
But if we can talk about that, we can take one sample topic. Then we can talk about, let's say, suppose Google introducing one new technology. We can talk about that. Or if it's a new movie released and it's a budget or those things. So even if it's for 50 minutes,
Talking
can
about this,
keep it for regular.
okay, yeah.
we can, even if it's for 15 minutes, we can take one or two shots in one day. Then we can cut it down. Just 15 minutes, 15 minutes.
So
Start, maybe.
yes, I've recently
Start.
seen yes. So so I've recently seen about the ChatGPT. There's a certain thing that that is going on. For suppose this has actually who has worked on this ChatGPT was Google in the initial stages.
OpenAI, right?
Uh,
Google was there in that.
Google, no, it's like the model that the initial model was they whoever worked was Google. So it's like I can't say that OpenAI has taken something else like the model that has been taken. There is some name actually they have given to this Google thing, some Elza, if I'm not wrong, CLZA, that has been started around in 2000s, like early 2000s or something. So then it has taken forward by the Google itself. In 2017, actually, OpenAI has used that model to work on this specific on a huge data sets where it has got actually succeeded in the that realm. So that's where I'm actually at that point. OpenAI was has faced the very biggest flop
Okay.
and then they were able to again redo that thing by taking large amount of data sets and then they are able to create this kind of because my intuition actually what told me is that uh, Google being the front face of the world in the technological world, that's what. So how come OpenAI being a kind of startup is able to get such a huge uh,
Resources. Right?
resources as well as become the number one to bring such a model into the market?
I heard it was a collaboration between multiple companies initially.
True.
Now I don't think it is. Right?
A lot of startup have been taken over by ChatGPT recently. Because I think that is because
Startups are using ChatGPT.
Yes.
Okay. Closed because of
based on AI has been taken over by ChatGPT. This is
So the same work is done by ChatGPT.
That is there.
Used to that the resources are generated. Also, they will get around a huge database.
Yeah.
Do you use LLMs in your work?
No, presently we are not using it.
Somewhere some machine learning AI should be used. Right?
In general, to get the solutions for something, we are using LLMs, but specifically for a task, I don't think so. We are not.
Nowadays there are like last day we saw the TabbyML, which you can install in your some of your in-house servers and then use it.
Yes.
There are options. Maybe you can explore. Maybe
Is
some
there
companies
also-
don't let us use. Most of the companies don't let us use these. Only Microsoft Copilot is there, which since Microsoft is used by many companies,
Yes.
Copilot is having some kind of way to
For suppose GitHub Copilot, you mean.
not GitHub Copilot, Microsoft Copilot you can use in your work.
That is
I
there.
think
Yes.
you are using it
Yes.
because we have Microsoft computers licenses and they somehow protect whatever chat we do. It's not being used for training purposes. Is
Yes.
what they say. I don't know much details about it.
Mostly due to that data privacy, right? But even
Yeah.
for Microsoft, that processing will be happening at
In the
Microsoft
cloud.
services.
But they have some kind of architecture where they say our data will not go. So that is allowed in most of the companies. We don't know how that works. We don't know that much.
But nowadays, that machine AI we can set up in our local offline.
Yeah.
Something like a DeepSeek also we can use.
Yes.
We can set up in our
Many
local.
models we can actually
You can just install it and you can make use of it.
Yeah. But thing is that even if you know it, you can set up in local. 99% people won't try to set up in local.
It's easy actually. TabML is just a exe which you run and you can use it. But like you told, many startups are getting closed because of AI. Many people are using AI to start startups, I think, to solve many of the problems.
I'm still wondering like how this LLMs are making a huge impact on day-to-day life, especially when there is a text-to speech conversion when it happens. That's the basic thing that we actually need. If you observe the void between that, like it's filling the void actually. If we'll be having the text, just we need to read the text. That's it. At the end of the day, if we are quick in that, then we are also able to get the chances of
It's not text to speech in specific that made it popular, I think.
okay.
But it's ask the question, get its answer in a more realistic way. You search in Google, you have to search many links. Most probably first link will work, but you have to read through it. People don't have time for that.
Yes.
You ask ChatGPT, tell it to give it in a one line, you'll see that.
Yes, it is.
Text to speech has been there for very long time.
But it's not that much accurate if I'm not wrong. After
Text to
LLMs
speech
have,
has been accurate.
okay.
We have used it in many places.
Okay.
Even Google Assistant, which was very popular. Maybe there is something else also which I don't know.
Like basic needs you should fulfill. Like for suppose if I have to set an alarm
Yeah, so
or
that's
something,
all.
those things
That's all
we used
based
to
on
get it.
text to speech or speech
Yes.
to text.
So
But giving you that appropriate response,
that has been improved because of so even when we process our own words or whenever we try to listen to whenever we try to speak to someone, the first thing that we get onto our mind is we'll first have the lines on our head, then we'll speak. Is a similar fashion that
when we
that-
talk in another language.
yes, whenever we speak in a new language, our intentions of speaking the text is very clear. Like we can visualize what we are about to speak. So in a similar way, this is working. This AI is whatever LLM's AI. Now the text to speech is taking is
It has improved everything. That is true.
That Gemini's Google Gemini is currently introduced one option similar to that Jarvis in Iron Man. So if you speak to something, if you speak like search for something or do some task, it will be do. I mean, recently I saw some ad about that Gemini.
I think they are removing Google Assistant or integrating Google Assistant with Gemini more. That's improved.
There may be like Jarvis kind of assistant will come mostly.
I think it's doing all the work in phone.
Talking about Jarvis, if you remember last time we conversated regarding the Doomsday of Iron Man. So
Doomsday, Avengers.
Avengers Doomsday. No, it's specifically where Tony Stark will be having a dream, or the Vision will actually see the future vision basically.
Yeah.
So Tony Stark will see the end of the world, where Captain America also will hold him and will say some dialogue that why are you doing this? Why didn't you help us?
That is because of the what's her name? The red color lady.
Wanda.
Yeah.
So she actually so after that he actually gets into that shoes of creating something which can save the world. So that I have also observed in the recent movie. It might be a spoiler alert, but
Okay. Is it in some English movie or?
it's in Hollywood and also
You are a DC fan. Tell about Superman. We just saw the trailer yesterday in the theater.
it's completely. I mean,
You don't like?
I didn't like it. It's completely
Marvelized.
exhausting. Like yes, it's not marvelized. Also, it's like so much of
Light.
yes. especially that particular part where the woman will be having the blades running on her hands.
We did
That
not see that in yesterday's trailer. I think we saw the first trailer.
is the second trailer. In the second trailer only, her hands will be getting converted into the blades. The
It was
black
not
color.
there in yesterday's.
Okay, there is okay maybe.
That's the second trailer. We saw the first trailer in.
Okay, the first trailer, the lady is not there maybe. So there's a, I got deep sigh. I mean, like after saying that, what are you making, man? Like James Gunn is like,
Come
I
on, he
don't know.
made many hit movies in Marvel. So.
I think Guardians of Galaxy, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, that's the series. Like he's good at those things maybe, but DC is not Guardians of Galaxy. DC is something you have.
So
to
you have to go to theater and watch it.
it is a little bit scary thing for me to watch
Don't
it
know
in
how it
theater.
will work out.
I think that after Avengers Endgame, that the production quality, story, and everything of Marvel become low.
Too much
And
content.
maybe they are. I mean, they are trying to coming back with the Doomsday, Doctor Doomsday. So bringing back Iron Man. I mean, not Iron Man.
Doctor Do.
Doctor Doom.
After Endgame, I haven't watched much movies.
There are some theories on YouTube Shorts which actually create a wonderful parallel connections that we have. Moon Knight. Talking about Moon Knight, there is what do we call? We're talking about the Marvel and also relating to Tony Stark's character, so which is Doctor Doom, in which there is a palace, which is resembles from a comics of Doctor Doom palace. So and also Moon Knight, the protagonist will be
In the vision of his.
no, he'll be going into the sleep. He'll be having some kind of dream. In
that
that,
time, there's a
in that there's a palace. From where people will be chasing him and they'll try to
I
attack him.
saw
and
it
kill
long
him.
back. I don't know.
And while he'll be in a truck, actually, they'll be traveling in a truck. There'll be fight sequence. If you remember in the first episode of Moon Knight.
That's inside a museum or something.
No, it's maybe then. No, it's the
I'm
first
not
part. So
I
he'll be
only
having-
saw the first part. The second part, sorry.
No, first episode I'm saying. On the first episode, while they'll be traveling in a truck, there's a space where it is written Van Doom.
Okay.
So it's properly like they try to connect all the dots. So if you see, there is some relation that they already fixed it early back. There's some.
No, this might be there in the comics already. Actually, the comics people have written it so
so-
much connections. So
Moon Knight, I like it actually. It's like a
it's kind of different series.
different series, yes. And recently I've started watching Daredevil again, Born Again. I mean,
No
that's-
spoilers.
I'm not going to say any spoilers, but that's another edge of the seat series that I'm really liking.
Regarding Superman
Don't
movies,
give so many tasks.
I think similar to that Avengers, they have made one multiple Superman hero movies. What is that? What was the name of
Avengers of DC type.
Avengers of DC, yeah.
With Superman, Batman. Everyone will be there in one movie. No?
Justice League.
Justice
You're
League.
talking about
Justice League.
Justice League.
I think they try to replicate that Endgame, but it was not success as much.
No.
Haven't
So
seen.
you all Marvel fans have to understand one big thing that DC is the first thing that actually evolved in the comics. Then Superman, then the Marvel thing came into existence. So which means that there is no point of discussing this because I already have another background noise.
Yeah, but the production quality and making making of the film and that audience response, the seriousness of that film. If you compare both Justice League and Avengers is far ahead of that production quality, story, and also box office.
He's telling about comic books.
Comic books.
That came first. DC came
Yeah,
first.
that's the case. But when they implemented that movie, I mean, when then it's like both are
The first Batman trilogy was really good. Christopher Nolan. But then I don't know.
When you know, right, when you talk about Christopher Nolan, I'll go to some of his Marvel movies like
So now by the meaning of this episode, these people get to know what our interest topics are like tech. We will talk about Marvel, DC. We'll talk about some random movies. This is what we will do. So we can talk about random topics.
I mean, Christopher Nolan. I have to say, like, there are certain things and there are certain nuances that he takes care of in the movies. That's another level of understanding that we need to keep sometimes. Whether it might be Inception, whether it might be Interstellar, whether it might be Tenet. Yeah, Tenet is not his critically acclaimed movie, but we have.
It was very difficult to understand actually.
That's yes, that I agree with that.
Like all movies, but this was little more difficult.
Yes.
I saw it 3-4 times to understand.
Tenet.
Like when you watch other movies, you get to know, okay, this is what is happening. Then we watch again to understand more in detail. When I first saw Tenet, I didn't understand anything. What's happening? What is this concept?
For me, Interstellar, it's like when I was watching, like nth time, I'm not sure which time I'm watching it. Who has actually driven the story was the heroine. If I'm not wrong, I forgot her name. But, so
She was the heroine in that movie.
yes, so she actually is the one who carry forward the entire story. She is the one who actually takes the shake hand, and she is the one when they'll be stuck inside that particular planet.
Where
She is the one who says how many years might have completed, and she is the one who actually directs which way we should go, whether it might be the Edward's planet or man's planet or the other planet. I'm not sure of the other planet. So this thing is really amusing for me, where she is the one who actually drives the entire story of the Interstellar. So Nolan has written in such a fashion that she is the one who will actually carry forward the story. So that's really fascinating for me. And talking about recent movie of Nolan.
new one
Yes.
announced already.
No, the one that is already released I'm talking about.
Oppenheimer.
Yes. That's something. Have you watched Oppenheimer?
Yeah, but during that movie, he's left.
What? Okay, that's the movie you went to, that IMAX.
IMAX at that.
I am the one who actually insisted these guys to watch. It's another level. These guys went and slept. Rahul also slept actually.
See, night, what time was that show?
1 o'clock something.
We went for 11 o'clock
Night,
show.
1
So
o'clock.
what happened yesterday? We
And
thought of
also
going for
without
movie
sub-
today morning. Sandeep was like 11 o'clock AM movies there. So he's like booking it. I thought I will have some offers. So I opened another app and checked. I don't see any AM shows. Which one are you booking? See AM 11 PM. Today was Sunday night 11 PM. We're like, okay. But Sandeep was
Better.
too interested to watch. We went yesterday night too.
But
11
that was
PM.
good movie.
I didn't sleep. Just engaging.
Better talking about the Oppenheimer, it doesn't have any English subtitles or anything, and half of the part was black and white, and so and during the it was around 1 o'clock, 1 o'clock 2 o'clock time. Basically, I think we 5 or 6 people were there. Around 4 people slept.
1 o'clock, how will you watch the movie?
So in that movie, for me, when Rami Malek actually comes and takes over the entire, credit in one shot, where he'll be saying how Robert Downey Jr. is the main villain in the entire story. That was the goosebumps moment for me in the Oppenheimer. Like that, the way he shown that. I watched Mr. Robot, which is played by Rami Malek. Like he's one of the main lead. So that's yes. I mean, after watching that, it's something.
Nice. I haven't watched Mr. Robot.
Yes, that's
That's a series or movie?
That's a series.
How many seasons?
I think around 5 seasons or 4 or 5.
We'll see.
So yes, it's about a hacker. So he works at a company which is similar to. They wanted to take some similarity from the real world, and they took it like he's working at a very big organization.
He's working or his company.
He is working inside that company,
Okay.
and he tries to do all the what do we call that, hacking thing.
But his
Being
job is
inside in the
to-
company. Being inside the company, it will be easy to hack the things from
The same
outside.
company he's
in the
working
same, yes. he'll make
So
the
that he joins the job.
not exactly, but yes, in the his dream is to fulfill his father's dream,
Of hacking.
to not to take some corporate thing.
Then why did he join the job?
That's the main
Story.
motto.
Okay,
Yes.
That's spoilers for it.
Yes. So it's very very much interesting. I mean, if there are certain plot twists and everything. Yes. China also is involved in that. So talking about that. Okay.
About the podcast, maybe something we are giving information to the users, right?
It's not like that. Podcast is basically a audio format where people talk about something. That should be some kind of long form content. It should not be like 10 minutes, 5 minutes. It should be like 1 hour, 2 hours, like that. Like people are going for drive. It's like alternative for radio. Instead of radio, when you're going for driving, when you're about to sleep, when you're cooking, you listen to that. So listening is the main thing. Video is not the main. We just talk about random things. That's what. So Lokesh has acted as some movie friends, and he had the opportunity to act in one of the movies. It's a Telugu movie.
It's a Telugu movie.
Tell more about it.
Seriously?
Oh, you
Yes.
haven't seen it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just a background artist. It's
So
fine.
now you can give the promotion. Tell the movie name and ask him to go to
I have not seen the movie. Which one?
It's no. It's just a background artist. I'll be just for 10-15 seconds. That's
See,
it.
you should not tell. You should tell about the movie name first.
Movie name is Kavita.
Kavita, like poem.
Okay.
Yes,
Tell me
it's
about
poem.
Kavita.
Kavita.
movie.
Movie name is Kavita.
Okay.
It's a Telugu movie.
It's Telugu
It's a
movie.
Telugu movie.
Who's the
Telugu
director?
movie.
Director is Ramaraju, and my friend actually being the director, and
Okay.
he's like Ramaraju sir is like he has supervised the direction. Like he's the like supervisor director.
You mean the main director?
No, he'll be taking care of if there are any. He'll be supervising, like how the direction
It's
is
like production control.
Yes.
So the production controller is your friend, not the director.
No, director is my friend. His name is Mohan.
So Mohan is the director.
Yes. And
Production controller is a friend. So like that you came into the project.
no, director is my friend. I came
So-
into it.
But I have not seen the movie. I will.
It's not released.
It's
No.
not released.
Okay. I mean,
Now I'll be going to watch that.
upcoming blockbuster.
Now I'm going to.
You
Yes.
will go for the
Preview.
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 No.
Preview.
No, it didn't start yet.
Preview show.
Preview show.
Where is it? It will be usually be in some fancy theaters.
No,
Like
not,
PVR
nothing
XL.
Like that. He's doing it in some private theater where it is present in Kokapeta.
You know the story and all?
Story by trailer I assume to
Okay,
understand.
then don't tell. If you know the story, you should not tell that because we don't have the permission.
That is
Okay, all the best as your initial debut movie.
Review movie is like background artist.
Yeah, please ask them to keep subtitles in few theaters because as some people from Kerala,
For that we
for us to watch Telugu movies, we know here and bit here and there Telugu, but we don't understand. most
let's
of
see
it.
if it is given to the theaters. That's a great thing.
It's not going to be released in theater.
I need to check with that. Maybe it will definitely release in OTTs. We have to check.
Okay,
with
it's a OTT movie based.
might
But
be
I heard
even-
from OTT there is no much money that used to come during COVID. Don't that
Yes,
much now.
that is there.
How will the business survive? It's a small movie, right? How
It's a small movie,
did you
so-
get a salary for that movie?
Why will I get? It's just
Friends movie.
yes.
By the way, I think that subtitles, they will put the subtitles for that censoring and everything, but they won't show here.
Because
But if
it's
you go to
distracting for some people. So if it's a Malayalam movie in Kerala, usually there will be no subtitles because they already know the language. Can't watch the movie properly. But at least in some theaters or some shows should be there
yeah, at least once in a week.
once in a week. Yeah.
That is also there.
I mean, don't know
Not
that
once
if
in
the
a week,
movie will
one
start
show.
for 1 week.
Take one show, put subtitles.
Ah,
and it will be
It will be good.
That
Because we can
information
say
is
that
also
it
not
will-
proper actually. For example, we went for a movie yesterday. In Cinepolis website it says no subtitle. But subtitle is there.
because we go for Malayalam movies and it's shown in Telangana. It usually is there.
So it was there? Was it there? Okay.
We did the usual hi-fi in subtitles.
But you guys already know Malayalam, right? What is the point of?
We can't.
Yes.
Actually, when me and Lokesh went for movie, and subtitle came, I was like, why hitting? It is there. Okay, sir. We have to do.
But when last time I watched the Tudari movie in Kerala, in the first half they have no short subtitles, but in the second half they have the subtitles is better. I mean, I understood the movie in the second half. First half because I mean I can hear it. Not most of the dialogues.
It happened with you for Avesham also, right? Avesham.
Avesham.
It happened. You watched it in Kerala. There were no subtitles. Then you came here and you watched it again, right?
Obviously,
you watched again.
Not Avesham.
Manual Boys.
Some other movie.
I remember the
That is
similar kind
Prithviraj
of.
and basis. Guruvayur Rambalan.
Guruvayur
Guruvayur Rambanan.
I mean,
But
not
this is
only
not
that
like that.
movie.
It's like first half no subtitle. Second half somehow they forgot to remove the subtitle. Subtitle was there, so you could understand the second half.
Because even if I watch movies in theater,
It's Nariveta, right?
Nariveta.
Nariveta. It's a constable story. That's what.
It's a story about there's a place called Muttanga where there was some protest about some Adivasi people. There were some incidents that happened. Police fired shots, something like that. So based on true story, they have created their version of the movie. It's good.
Tovino Thomas is. I mean, the way Tovino Thomas and Basil Joseph actually balancing their own content. For suppose the first movie, I am not sure. Basil Joseph's Minnal Murli is his first movie as director.
I think it's his second movie. First was Goda.
So that obviously it has won the national award. That's really amazing. And
third movie.
Third movie, which is first movie as director. Kunyiramayam is first movie as director.
so and recently Marana Mars is also good. I heard about that.
Couldn't watch it.
In that, Tovino Thomas has actually played a guest role in it. So people were actually talking about it's
Actually,
funny and all
Sandeep
that
was
stuff.
telling me that there is something called Minnal Universe.
Minnal Murli.
Universe.
Universal they have created.
Minnal Murli Universe.
Minnal Murli. No, actually, that Minnal Murli was produced by Weekend Blockbusters. So they have also produced this Detective Ujjal. So they started one universe based on that one. It's not based on the
started
director.
from there.
It's not based on the director, but based on the production. Like similar to they
It should be like that.
similar to Marvels. Like each movie they will base some other people. But in Tamil Nadu, there is LCU is there now.
Yeah,
Lokesh Cinematic. But it's starting from the Lokesh. I mean, he is the director for all of the films. But here it's different.
Yes, for me it's like Basil Joseph. Right now he is doing a phenomenal job in Malayalam industry. That's what. And recently I've watched it. Unfortunately, there was no choice. I watched L2, and I don't know why, but it's much more horrible than Godfather, which is a Telugu version of Lucifer. So it's like I can't complain which is the worst. So both are on the same level of.
I don't know. I saw it really late. By that time, there was all these news articles and spoilers and everything. So I had very low expectations. of the movie.
There are spoilers in that movie.
Not about that. Like there will be some things, right? Okay, he's going to do that. This is what happening. There'll be talks after watching. You will discuss about it.
Yes, yes.
He had to overhear.
But still, I mean, I couldn't find any spoiler in that movie because.
Spoiler in the sense you say the movie is good, bad.
Okay, that
decent.
is. Oh
So
no,
after
those
hearing
are spoilers are something like this is the plot twist. This is what it
Everything
looks
is a
like.
spoiler. You tell the movie is good, you will have an expectation. You say it's bad, you will not have no expectation. Like that, I went without any expectation. There was mixed
In
reviews.
that movie, I really have to say this line where there are two side characters in which they'll talk about how the politics should be, and then what's her name? Famous actor who acted next to Rajnikant in that movie. She's there, right? Like Mohanlal.
Manju Warrier.
Manju Warrier. Yes, sir. When Manju Warrier actually wears that Indian saree, like Indian flag saree, and she'll be walking out of that meeting hall. Then these two people will be discussing. This is what politics is, and then there will be he'll be saying, I am getting goosebumps after seeing. When he said actually the goosebumps scene, I felt ki, oh, this is a goosebumps scene. So that kind of enthusiasm I lost. Like
But I didn't get any goosebumps.
the same. I also didn't get any goosebumps in that.
That is
But in first part, when the Domino speech, that's
That
something
is like, seriously, it's like
First part was,
that's a different.
but they did
but I
the
think-
same thing again. Again he comes, speaks something. I didn't feel anything new
But
actually.
first 20 minutes of L2 is something which is like I thought like why people made a flop when while I was watching it. Oh, this is seriously it's a good stuff. This is how the movie should be. This really Prithviraj delivered a very good thing. After that, after 20 minutes, like
I think the script was weak, but making was good.
making us obviously the action sequences are really good actually. Action sequences,
Especially from Kerala, they could make a movie like this.
yes,
But script, I don't know what happened.
that is
Happens.
So I think it's time to wind up because it's getting dark and we have to go for some other things. We'll end just like that, right?
there. This is a perfect time for.
So we are. This is our first podcast. Please don't comment.
Please do comment and let us know your feedback.
It's horrible. I think so, but we have delivered what we can do, our best. So please encourage us and do like, share, and subscribe.
Thank you.
Unclear bots.
Like one second. Thank you.
Mike.